Hey guys, so I'm here with my FF15. It's ready for a bit of a maintenance on a greasing. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to show you how to grease up this machine and a couple of the things that I've changed on it to kind of make it life a little easier for myself. And maybe you can look at that as well. I will show you what these mystery grease nipples are here on the front. Okay, you got one of these mini excavators and you're doing your greasing on it, and you get to these two grease nipples right here in the front, these ones right here, and you're like, what the heck are these things doing? Let's have a look. So I've taken my front floor plate off here so you can see where the actual hoses come in and go, and I'll see if I can point them out here to you. So the two lines come in here. This is where they come out, and they go to your slew bearing. So you can see the big bolts here that hold on your slew bearing, and then right here, this line and this line are the two that are coming in. One is for the inner part of the slew bearing, one is for the outer part of the slew bearing. So the idea is that what you're going to do is you're going to do 4 or 5 pumps, turn the machine quarter turn, 4 or 5 pumps, quarter turn, 4 or 5 pumps, go around a few times and keep that greased up. They say that only needs to be greased up a few times a year, but it doesn't hurt to throw a couple extra shots in there. So guys, one of the things I picked up here off of eBay is one of these. It's a greasing clamp. So what happens is it actually will lock onto your grease nipple. And so by pushing the lever to lock in there, it'll save you when you're trying to get into those tight places and the thing keeps falling off. I also picked this up off of Amazon for those that have the Zerk fittings, which I'll show you here in a minute, that are just the pin button on the top. This is what you're going to need for that. And this is going to help hold it into place so that when you're getting into doing the actual greasing, that's going to hold it. And you're going to keep pushing, guys, until you see grease coming out. Now when you get down to some of these more traditional Zerks like this, you can just disconnect that fitting that I showed you that adapts for the these other Zerks, and we can just fix this as normal. Most of these ones are mainly on the pins all the way through. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've flipped this boom around in order to protect these lines. I've got a video on that you can check out. But also what I've done is, and by doing that, is that Zerk now is located on the inside. So I put one that has an angle on it so it can come back, so it make it easier to get to. Okay guys, let's go ahead now. We're going to put some grease into these front grease ports for the slew bearing, and then we'll rotate around. Okay, so you're greasing up your machine and you're trying to find where you can actually grease up anything on the tracks or the bearings back here. Well, you can't. There's no fittings, there's no grease, no areas that you can actually apply any grease. The idler bearings are definitely prone to having the bearings go on them, so you got to keep an eye on that. And there's no way to get in there and to grease anything up. Currently, that I've seen anywhere. If I'm wrong about that, go ahead and send something down in the comments. But otherwise, nope, you just got to keep an eye on it. I also got one of these hydraulic thumbs on my machine. There is no fittings anywhere to be able to actually put any grease. So when you assemble it, you can load up the grease on the actual bolts themselves, but aside from the bolts themselves, there is no grease fittings whatsoever. Well guys, there you have it. Just a little quick video just on, especially for the new guys who have these machines, on how and where to grease these babies up. Nothing too complicated there. Obviously you got a couple of different styles of zerk to deal with, so if you get that adapter that I was showing you there, helps a lot by being able to lock onto your zerks and also get into those fine ones as well. Also solve the mystery of those 2 ports up front, so hopefully that helped a few guys. If you got any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.